Hello guys, welcome, and in this video we are gonna write our first LabVIEW program. So whenever you are gonna after the installation, whenever you are gonna open the LabVIEW, so this is the first pop-up which you are gonna see. So what you need to do is you just need to go into the create project, and then into the create project you can see there are different options. You have a different template, sample projects, or you have different already open project which we already use. But if you are new and you don't know about the LabVIEW, so what you can do is you can just go into the blank vi and you can double click on it. So after that you are gonna see like you are gonna have two windows. So LabVIEW is based on these two windows. The first one is front panel and the second one is block diagram. So you have to move into the front panel and into the block diagram multiple times. So the first thing is what you can do is like you can just press the Control E on your keyboard, and in this way you can just switch between front panel and block diagram. Or there is another option. This is really handy. So what you can do is you can just hold the control key and press T on your keyboard. So in this way what you are gonna see is like these two windows are in parallel in front of you. So in this way you can follow what's going on into the front panel and into the block diagram as well. So as I already mentioned, in this video we are gonna write our first code. So what I'm gonna do is I already cover what are the controls, what are the indicators, which you already know in the previous videos. So for example, let's take a simple example. If someone wants to calculate the force, so we all know like force formula is force is equals to mass into acceleration. So let's create just a simple VI. In the next videos we are gonna cover the complex programs and we are gonna cover the functions and everything. So let's start with the basic. So to open the control and indicators, I already covered this in the previous videos. So what you need to do is you just need to right click anywhere on the front panel. I'm gonna right click here and then I'm gonna go into the controls because I want user to enter the value. So what I need numeric control. I'm gonna add my numeric control here, and then I need to have a acceleration from user as well. So I'm gonna have another numeric control here. And then what we can do is we can just change the name. So for that you just need to double click on it and then write mass, or we can say enter mass, and here we can write enter acceleration. Okay, and then we need an indicator. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a numeric indicator here. So for the controls you can see the background is the white, and for indicator the background is gray. So what I'm gonna do is now whenever user is gonna enter the mass and enter the acceleration, so we are gonna get the force. So let's say the result is force. Okay, this is the force which we are gonna get. So for that they need to be multiply and then we are gonna get the force. So for that what you are gonna do is you can add a function here. So to add the controller indicator you need to right click anywhere onto the front panel, but if you want to add any function you just need to right click onto the block diagram. So I'm gonna right click on here, and then here there are different palettes which I'm gonna cover in different videos. So I'm gonna go into the numeric, and then here you can see there are different options. So I want to multiply actually, so I'm just gonna click multiply and I can drag it anywhere here. And then as I already mentioned, you just need to connect these two controls. So I'm gonna click first, second, and then I'm gonna click. So in this way these two values are gonna multiply, and where you want to see the results you want to see it onto the force. So again I'm gonna bring my cursor. You can see the spool of wire icon, and then you can just connect it to the force. So if you want to clean it you can right click, and the first thing is you can just drag by your own. You can clean the code, or there is another option which I'm gonna clear in next videos. Maybe this is too advanced right now. So this is the value. Okay, so this is the enter acceleration. I can bring it down, enter mass here, and yes, if user is gonna enter the mass, suppose it's 2, and it's gonna enter the acceleration 4. Okay, so maybe you are thinking why we cannot see the force value, because the program is not running till now. So what I need to do is I can just run the program here. So you can see on the front panel, onto the top left corner, there is a white arrow here which is called run. So you just need to click on that. So you can see, like, whenever user is gonna enter the mass and acceleration, he is gonna get the force. So if you want to change the value, you can just manually enter, or you can just increase by using these arrows. 4 7 into 4, it should be 28, but it's still 8 because program is not running. So you just need to run it. Or there is another option, you can run it continuously. So the second option in front of the run is running continuously. And then you can see when you are gonna click the run continuously, which is not recommended. There are some other ways if you want to run some stuff multiple times. So we are gonna use some loops and different stuffs which we are gonna cover in upcoming videos. But just I'm gonna show, if you want to change the value, you can see automatically the force value is gonna be changed. So 5 into 5, 25. So in this way, what we can do is, let's go, I'm going to stop the program. So in this way, what we can do is we can just get the force. So this is the simplest example how we can create our first LabVIEW code or program. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe to support this channel, where you are going to find a lot of lab videos and tutorials. And if you are a serious LabVIEW learner, I am gonna highly recommend you can go into the description of this video and you can find my course link, where I have over 5 hours of LabVIEW videos in which I have explained each and every tool in a very detailed video with an example as well. And if you have some projects or assignments or tasks, feel free to write me on my email, which is also given in the description. Thank you.